It is by your thought, by your emotion and your action, this is how you perform your action, isn't it? So, karma means, till now whatever you did, the residual impact of that is definitely there upon your life. But this moment's karma is in your hands. Yesterday's karma you cannot change, but this moment's karma is in your hands. This moment's karma could be a karma of freedom or of bondage. If you handle this moment in a certain way, you will be from everything that was yesterday. If you do not handle it that way, yesterday will rule you today. This is also your karma. This is also your… See, please do not understand karma as some kind of punishment and reward. It's not like that. It is just that everything that you touch with your mind, with your emotion, with your body, a bit of it sticks to you. The residual action is remaining with you. Yesterday, whatever you did, is it not there in your memory? Is it not there in your memory? Is it not influencing what you do today? Yesterday what you thought, is it there in your memory? Is it not influencing your thought and action today? Yesterday what you felt in your emotions, is it not there in your memory? Memory is not just mental memory, memory is on many different levels. It is in your body, it's in your chemistry, it's in your energy, in many different backup systems are there for your energy, for your memory. So this memory is acting itself out. But this moment, if you wish to be conscious, this memory, you can use it whichever way you want. You can look back on your life and laugh at all the stupid things that you did. You can look back on your life and cry, why did I do all these stupid things? Or you can look back on your life and learn that, okay, I did all these stupid things yesterday, what is the smart thing that I can do today? Same karma, yesterday's karma is same karma, but this moment's karma can be different depending upon how consciously you act this moment, isn't it? This moment's karma can be either karma of sweetness or bitterness. Yesterday might have been sweetness or bitterness, you cannot change that. Can you change what you did yesterday? You cannot change that. But what you make out of it today, that you can change. That is always in your hands, always and always, it's in your hands. There is a very big difference between doing what I like and doing what is needed. When you start doing what is needed, there is no such thing as what is it that I like and what is it that I do not like. If you just transcend this one thing, that I like something, I dislike something, if you just transcend this one thing, 90% of your spiritual work is over. That's all. Because the karma generating machine, the basis of bondage is just this, I like this, I don't like this, I love this, I hate this. Once you divide creation like this, your ability to touch that dimension which we call as the source of creation is out of reach for you. I want you to pay attention. All of you should pay attention to small things. A blade of grass, a leaf, an ant. You saw an ant, huh? Really closely, you must look at an ant. Whoever made this ant, has it been made with meticulous attention or simply, okay, just a bloody ant? Very well made, isn't it? Fantastic ant actually, not just a bloody ant. So if the creator, if the source of creation is willing to pay that much attention to a tiny little ant, who the hell are you to decide what you like and what you dislike?
The scriptures talk about the 5 poisons or 5 afflictions which create suffering in your life. They are also known as 5 obstacles to enlightenment. In Sanskrit, they are called Kleshas. Today, I am going to explain those 5 Kleshas, those 5 poisons which create tremendous suffering in your life. They are Avidya, Asmita, Rag, Dvesh and Abhinivesh. Let us start with Avidya. Avidya in English translates to ignorance. Ignorance is the root of your suffering. Yes, it's because you are ignorant of your divine infinite nature, and it is this ignorance which makes you identify with this little limited body-mind complex. And because of this, you start taking yourself to be this body and mind. Next klesha or poison is Asmita. Asmita is I amness. It is the ego in you. Just close your eyes right now and mentally say I. Now this I that you just heard within yourself is what is Asmita. You take yourself to be this I thought, and it is this I thought which then identifies with body and mind. If you can just witness this I thought, it would lead to cessation of all other thoughts, which in turn will reveal to you your true divine nature. Bhagwan Raman Maharshi would tell the seekers who would come to him for a spiritual counsel that try to observe, try to witness this I thought and recognize that it's not who you really are. The moment you take hold of this I thought, it would then stop generating other thoughts, which will then lead to spiritual awakening. I thought gives rise to all other thoughts. So if you can just remain gently focused on I thought, with the who am I inquiry, you would then experience your true divine nature. Next 3 kleshas are Rag, Dvesh and Abhinivesh. Rag is attachment, Dvesh is aversion or the hatred, and Abhinivesh is fear of death and the will to live. See, all these kleshas or poisons are interrelated. One leads to the other. Let me tell you how one leads to the other. Avidya or ignorance leads to Asmita, the egoism. Ignorance of your real divine nature gives rise to egoism or the I thought. And this egoism, the I thought, then leads to Rag and Dvesh, attachment and hatred. Attachment and hatred happen only when you consider yourself as this little I thought. This I thought then identifies with the body, and with this are born all the likes and dislikes. Without identification with the body, how can you like or dislike anything? If you remain established in your divine nature as the infinite I, which pervades the entire universe, how can you like or dislike anything? How can you then become attached to one thing and develop hatred for another? When you know yourself as you truly are, as the infinite I, then you experience yourself in everything. You then know that you are in everything. You are everything. How can you then like or dislike anything? Now this Asmita, the egoism, which leads to likes and dislikes, attachment and hatred, also leads to the final klesha, which is Abhinivesh, the fear of death and the will to live. It happens because egoism or the I thought leads to identification with the body. And this identification makes you feel that you are this body. And since this body is subject to birth and death, So you feel that you would die one day. You would cease to exist one day. This is how you feel, right? So if you think deeply about what I just shared with you, then you would realize that ignorance of your divine nature is at the root of all klesha. Once you recognize that you are the consciousness, you are the awareness that animates this body and mind, then you would never ever identify with this body. You would never take yourself to be this body. You would then go beyond all kleshas, or rather, all kleshas, all poisons will then come to an end.